Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Yes So Yas bag. So last month we kind of had a little bit of bad overlap between this and items I had previously gotten in an Ipsy bag. Not an Ipsy bag, a BoxyCharm. We didn't have that this month, thankfully. So as for products that I had last month that I would like to go over with you, because I always review my things from the month before, there was the Naked Cosmetics Duochrome highlighting palette. I called it a holographic one. It's not holographic, but that thing is really pretty if you like those sort of highlighters, but I already owned it. But and the other thing was a set of eye brushes from Aesthetica Cosmetics. It had an eyeliner brush and a spoolie brush and like a little angled brush. I've also received that before, and they're really good. They're also really good, but I owned them, so I decluttered both of those. Now, the two products that I didn't already have. First, this is something that has popped up in other boxes before, but I've never gotten this color or a full size before, so it was fine. But this is the Cella Wondrous Wine Lipstick Pencil. What's the color? I don't know. But it's very minty, which I didn't realize when I first put it on, and it kind of freaked me out. But I don't mind that. It just caught me off guard. But this color is beautiful. It actually has some decent staying power despite not being like liquid lipstick matte or anything like that. So loved this. This one had some kinks. So this is the Glow by Glory Glow Stick Liquid Lipstick in Honey Bun. So nice kind of neutrally pink. And on, it's very pretty. Oh, I just got that on freaking nose because I'm brilliant. It does smell really good, as I just demonstrated by getting it all over my nose. The color is very pretty. This does not have good staying power. Now, it is not a liquid lipstick as in dries down fully matte and does not move. Like, that's just not what it is, so that's fine. The problem is it's a little patchy. Like, I have to do a couple of layers. And while it doesn't move around or anything like that once I do that, it doesn't last through any sort of eating and drinking. So this is one I kind of want to try with a lip liner to see if it helps with the longevity, because I do really like the color and I do really like the smell. But otherwise, I would probably not keep it if I can't find a way to make it stick around at least a little bit longer. And this is one that I have to remove and reapply. Like, I can't reapply it over itself. It doesn't work very well. Still, it was worth, even if I just keep this, it was worth the price of the box. It's not the box, the bag. The bag is $14.99 plus $3.99 shipping and handling. This is either $18 or $20, so it does cover the price of the box. Hopefully, I can find a way to make this work too, because, you know. Anyways, out with the old, in with the new. I have seen all of these, and I've played with one item, but otherwise, I'm experiencing most of this with you. And it's a really good box this month, although I am not familiar with a lot of these products. Let's see. First is this crazy looking thing. Like, what is that? That is the craziest packaging I have ever seen on a lipstick. Anyway, this is the Sticks Cosmetics. On here, they label it as a lipstick, but when I looked online, first off, there are only like 5 shades, and this is the only product this brand makes. But they say you could use it as a cheek and eye cream too. And the color is really pretty. This thing smells like a crayon. Which I can cover that up with a gloss, and I don't think it's like, you know, bad or anything like that, because it doesn't, you know, screw up my lips or anything, because I have tried this on my lips. So I can cover the smell up with a gloss. And also, I did actually swipe this on my eyes earlier before I put on my makeup, just to see what it looked like, and then took it off and actually did my makeup. This is a really pretty eye color. So I want to experiment with this with like a primer and setting it with a powder on top and see if it works really well as a eyeshadow base. Because I use both a primer and an eyeshadow base because I have oily ass eyelids. And also, I'm just kind of in love with the packaging. Like, this packaging is fascinating to me. I can play with it all day. And they advertise how you could This is a one-handed lipstick on the go because you can just kind of open it up with one hand, twist it up as much as you need, and apply it that way. You don't have to like set the tube top to the side, stuff like that. So the packaging is really innovative, which makes me want to give it more of a chance, despite the fact that it literally smells like a Crayola crayon. Anyways, next we have the palette for the month. This is another indie palette. I got one 2 or 3 months ago, and I really liked it. It's a really good formula. So this one, I got it 3 months ago. It was my first box. This one is called City Limits palette. Look at that packaging. I'm already in love with the packaging. But it is a cooler toned fall palette. Look at that. I'm so about that. Because even though I'm more warm toned in the skin, I will wear, you know, cool toned eyeshadows. I love jewel toned eyeshadows. So immediately, like, these two shades and this one right here grabbed my attention. But these swatched really well last time, so let's see what they look like this. So far, so good. I love it when like the dark blues actually pull blue and not just dark. That's getting the colors that I'm like super into. Let's see. I will say this matte kind of, what I think is supposed to be like the brow shade is a little dark for me. But there's some more colors right there. They look really pretty, so not that I'm surprised that they're really pretty, because the last palette I got from them was really nice. So maybe it's a brand that I've gotten through boxes before, never like seen in a store or anything, but everything I've gotten from them's actually been really good, and I would consider like looking up their website and checking out more of their products. Because I mean, their palettes are really nice, and they are fairly inexpensive for palettes. This one's 28. I think the other one was 28 as well. But you're getting 12 shades, and it's 1 gram a piece per shadow, so pretty good. Next we have this crazy thing. I love it though. It's a Mirabella Lighten Up Longwear eyeshadow, and mine is in the shade Imagine/Visionary. Ah! Okay, you have to keep this little thingamabob inside because this thing is like spongy. My camera is being a butthole today and not focusing on anything, and I apologize for that. It feels so weird. I love it though. See, I'm a little worried that this will not set on my eyelid because it feels so creamy. But I mean, first off, beautiful shade. But I just want to like shove my finger in there and squish it all around. It's got one of those textures. So I imagine I will probably be playing with this just as much as I am trying to wear it. I hope it works on me though, because the texture on this is crazy. One thing that was kind of a meh product, but I can use it, so I'm not going to get rid of it or anything. This is the Scone Cosmetics Luxe Pro Brush, is all the little information card says. Now, they do show spoilers on their Instagram, so when I saw the spoilers for this, they had like 5 different brushes, all eye brushes, so I thought we were getting a set, honestly. But it appears that I am assuming that there was an option. I don't think of something like this as a $20 brush. You can get the exact same style of brush for $1 from Elf. Or maybe $2 now. They've raised all their freaking prices. But, you know, it doesn't feel very luxe. So I would never pay $20 for a brush like this because you can get them really cheap and they're exactly the freaking same. This is not like a brush where you care about how soft it is, the density of it, how well it blends your eyeshadow, for example. So, little on the womp womp side. I'll keep it, I'll use it. It's just, that is not a $20 brush. No. And finally, I know this is something that has popped up in boxes before, but I've never gotten anything from this brand. This is an NCLA Beauty Nail Lacquers, and mine is in the shade I've Been Drinking. I don't know if I would necessarily consider this a fall shade, but I mean, whatever. It is really pretty, and I am quite curious about this formula, because like I said, I've seen it pop up in like BoxyCharm before, so I'm liable to get different shades of this nail polish formula. So I would like to see if it is any good. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye.